Hi, everybody. Today is Monday, and for dinner, I am going to be making pasta and broccoli. This was a staple growing up in my house when I was young. My mother used to make it all the time. I just recently got back from Florida where I spent really some nice time with my two nieces and their fiancés, and me and my niece Christine were just in the mood for pasta and broccoli. So I told James, my husband, the other retired one who's going to be retiring in about 2 years. So I'm one of the two retired guys that I would be making this. I'd be making this for him. So he's coming home today at about 3:30. So I'm gonna have this ready for him. Not the minute he walks through the door, he likes to take a shower, likes to smoke a cigarette, likes to have a cup of coffee, blah 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 blah. But whatever. So I want to show you how to make this. This really is a simple dish to make, and basically all you need is basically 5 ingredients. That's all you need. So you need a head of broccoli. Now this is probably enough for probably 2 to 4. I'm sorry, 3 to 4 people, but leftovers are the best. So you need 1 head of broccoli. I need 3 cloves of garlic. You can use almost any pasta you like. My favorite pasta to use with this is actually rigatoni. I don't happen to have rigatoni today, so I'm going to use this pasta. Some people use spaghetti. Some people use linguine. You can use whatever you want. Also, some people, my mother and my father, when they made this, they always put the pepperoncino, the red pepper flakes in. Some people don't want to use the red pepper because it's too spicy. I think it actually makes the dish. You need the red pepper in there. You're not going to be putting a lot. You're just going to be putting a little. But again, if you like spicy foods, then of course you're going to put more. And of course you're going to need pecorino romano. So that's in here. I grate my own cheese. So you're going to need uh, this is just saucepan where you're going to cook your garlic, your red pepper flakes, and in the back I have the water actually getting ready to boil. I'm gonna cook my broccoli in there. I'm gonna show you how to prepare it. But you're gonna cook your broccoli and your pasta all in one dish. When the broccoli is ready, you're gonna take it out and you're gonna add it into this pot, and then you're gonna add the pasta in here and cook it, and then eventually you're gonna take the pasta from here and add it all together in here. But I'm gonna show you step by step. So right now, I'm gonna get the broccoli together. Okay, so I started cutting up my broccoli, and I just want to let everyone know it actually the one head came with actually 3 little baby heads. This very important. The stems that come with the broccoli, okay, the stems that come on the bottom. Most people cut those off and basically throw that away. Do not throw it away. You're gonna cut these in small little, I'm talking about little baby pieces, and you're going to put that in the water to boil with the broccoli, because this right here is very good. Once it's cooked, it's actually delicious. It actually becomes creamy as you cook it, and you want a little bit of a creamy broccoli sauce. So the longer you cook the broccoli, the softer it's going to get. And once you put it into the frying pan with the olive oil and the cherry peppers, the chili peppers, it's gonna start getting soft, and you're gonna be able to smush down some of the pieces, and that's what's gonna give you a little bit of that gravy, sort of like that creaminess. So I can't turn the camera around, but I'm gonna show you how I do it. I'm gonna cut them into small pieces, and I'll be right back. Okay, so like I was telling you before, I cut the pieces of the stem only. I only did the stem so far, so that's the stem. So I cut them into like really small pieces. And once they're cut, don't forget to rinse them. You have to wash them because, there's dirt on them from the store, whatever, but you have to make sure you wash them. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you how small the broccoli heads have to be. And I'll show you that now. Okay, so I finished up, and basically this is the broccoli all cut up. So I have, like I said, keep the stems. You want to use the stems. Do not get rid of those stems. Wash the broccoli. I just did. So you're looking at some small pieces like that. I mean, are fine. Pieces like, can you see that? Pieces like that are fine. I also left some that have a little bit of stem on the bottom, as you can see. A little bit of stem on the bottom. So yeah, so that's a nice bowl size for like about like I said, this will feed like about 3 to 4 people, but I'm gonna put the rest in the refrigerator, and we'll have it for we'll have it for dessert. So uh, the next thing you want to do is I want to get, so basically I try not to cook with olive oil that much, but unfortunately this particular dish actually requires you to have olive oil. So I have light olive oil. Well, I have these olive oils. I have the walnut olive oil. I have the avocado olive oil. Do not use those. This is an authentic Italian hearty meal. You don't want to be using these two. So this is a very light extra virgin olive oil. This is a darker extra olive oil, and this is an extra virgin olive oil. So I'm going to use this one. So when they say be generous, this is what they mean. You want to basically coat the bottom. You have to coat the bottom, okay? So I'm going to put that back, and you're going to put the oven on, and I basically put it on in between high and medium. Like I said, I got the water in the back actually cooking, so when that gets ready, I am going to put, so I have my spice drawer, and I need my sea salt. Actually, yeah, we'll use sea salt instead of kosher, and we'll use this salt, and that's it. So, and basically this is all you need. So olive oil in here, turn it on to like in between high and medium. I think that should be fine. Your water's in the back, it's cooking. That's where your broccoli is going to go into. So I'm going to show you step by step. I'm going to wait for the water to boil, so be back soon. Okay, so I'm still waiting for the water to boil. So while I'm waiting for the water to boil, I want to show you what I did to my front yard that everybody, I'm putting on my slippers, that's what I'm going outside, that everybody in my neighborhood absolutely loves the work that I do on my yard. I mean, like first of all, this is the front of my house. So I have these beautiful, beautiful plants, which are right here. As you enter, I have those two. Of course, I have my parsley and my basil, my 2 cactus, which are right down there. But then this bush I planted when I first moved here. Look how beautiful that is. And then I have those. This is my window. I grew those. So, and then over here in the corner, I have my beautiful plants. So this is the front of my house. This is my apartment. So this is it. Kind of makes me feel good when I can do this. I'm the only one in the neighborhood only one in my complex that actually does this. So, all right, I'm going to go back in, and hopefully the water's boiling. Okay, so I gotta open this window. So the water, oh my God. So the water is boiling. So I'm going to take that out, but it is kind of hot. So I'm going to take the cover off. I'm going to put a generous amount of salt. And then I'm going to add my broccoli. Then I'm just going to let this cook, uncovered. Just let it cook. I'm going to also now add my tips. I don't throw nothing of the broccoli away. I keep everything. And don't worry about the amount of salt that I put in. Believe me, you're going to need it. Okay? And now I'll wait for this to cook for a little bit, and then I'll start the garlic. Okay, so now I'm ready for the garlic. So let's put that in. Just lower the heat a little. We don't want that to overcook. Okay, so So you're just going to cook the garlic. You don't want the garlic to burn. Now, if you want to put the pepperoncino in, you want to do it now. Okay, so I put the red chili flakes, and that's about it. I think that's enough. And my garlic is pretty much good. So what I want to do, so the garlic doesn't burn, I want to take some of the broccoli water and there we go. This will stop the garlic from cooking. I'll go a little bit more. Okay. So that will stop the garlic from cooking. My broccoli is cooking in the back. And be back shortly. Okay, so the broccoli is not done yet. Yes, I cook with a wooden spoon. The apple does not fall far from the tree. I think my brother cooks with a wooden spoon. My sister-in-law cooks with a wooden spoon. I think almost every Italian has a wooden spoon in their house. But I think everybody has a wooden spoon. Who knows? Okay, my garlic and my pepperoncino and the olive oil is basically all ready. It's all waiting for the broccoli. I have my pasta sitting here on the side, so we're going to have that. And it is almost 3 o'clock, so Jimmy gets out of work at 3. By the time he gets home, it's about 3:30. So this should all be ready for him about 3:30. So I'll be back to put it all together, to show you, to take the pasta out, to throw it all in there, and what I do next. Okay, I'm going to see if the broccoli is ready. So I'm going to take a little piece of a broccoli and see if it's. Give me this little one right here. I don't want the water. I just want the broccoli. Put it on a plate. We'll see if it's done. Okay. That is almost done. I'm gonna put this back on to a little bit above medium. Let that get hot again. So the broccoli is done. That cooked really nicely. It's nice and soft, and it's gonna cook. It's gonna cook even more inside the frying pan. So I'm going to buy a new camera. Right now I'm taking this video with my cell phone, but I saw a nice camera on Amazon that, you know, does really nice pictures, and I can put it on a tripod, so I don't have to move my phone around anymore. And God forbid if anyone calls me now, I can't answer the phone unless I put this on pause. So I think this is hot enough. It's starting to boil. So now we're going to take the broccoli out. And we're going to right inside. And like I said, don't get rid of this water. Okay. Now we're going to give it a little stir. Oh my God. If this had smell-o-vision, what you would smell right now is the garlic and the broccoli. But right now it's boiling kind of hard, so I'm going to lower it even more because I don't want it to. So this is like really, really coming out nice. Okay, so now we're going to salt this. Okay. We're going to add some black pepper. Okay. And I don't think we're going to need the salt and pepper anymore, but let this cook. Okay. So that's cooking. I'm going to get ready to put in my pasta. I'm going to add a little bit more salt to the water. And I'm going to throw in a half a box of pasta. And we're going to have a lot of broccoli, but I'm going to do a half a box of pasta because that should be more than enough. Stir it. You could put the cover back on it to help it cook even faster, but I'm not in a rush. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but it's starting to get thick. It's starting to make a little bit of like a creamy gravy, the broccoli, which is very good. It's exactly what I want. So we're going to keep this. Oh my God, this smells absolutely fantastic. So I'm actually going to lower this even more. I am going to clean my countertop a little. Salt and pepper I don't need no more, so we're going to put that back up there where it belongs with all my other spices. I have spices everywhere. I have a whole thing of spices back there. I have everything back there, and then I have up here, I have my spices for baking all down here. You can never have enough stuff for cooking. And you know, I thought when I was going to retire that I was going to do a lot of baking. So just to show you, basically what I did was I went out and I literally purchased a shitload of baking products. I don't know if anyone knows what this is called, but this is a ricer. And you want to do your mashed potatoes, this is the best thing. You put your potatoes in there. So I bought all this baking stuff to bake. So hopefully I'll get to use it. And then I bought all these bowls all for my mixings of cake. There's all my olive oils, my dark olive oils, my light ones. There's my juicer, my blender, my covers, my roasters, everything. So I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking. So hopefully you guys are going to be watching me do a lot of cooking. So just to show you, this is how small my kitchen is. So there's my fridge, and I have a lot of magnets. Most of my magnets are all look, my mother and father, and my niece Christina when she was a baby. So these are all my magnets from Italy that I took a trip to Italy. That's Jimmy's mom. That's my mom. Padre Pio. So, you know, my kitchen is not that big, so, you know, you have to bear with me when I do my cook. But hopefully when I get my new camera, there's my espresso coffee maker. So hopefully when I get my espresso, my new camera, oh my God, this is coming out so good. I could see. Okay, so now it needs a tiny bit more liquid. So what you do is you take the liquid out of here. I would take one ladle and I would pour that in there and let this cook. That's why I never get rid of pasta water. Even if you're not making this, you're making something else that you're going to need water to add to your sauce to either thicken it or make it thinner. Use the water that you cook your pasta in. That's the best thing you can possibly do. So this is getting to be really, really nice. So When the pasta is done, I'll put it in, and then the last touch, which is the most important touch for me, is going to be the cheese. But I'll show you that in a bit. Okay, so the pasta's done. I checked it, so we're going to scoop it out. It goes right in here. These little suckers. Let me get my little one. There we go. Every bit of pasta. Don't leave any in there. I think that's it. One more. Okay. So we're okay. Put this on low. Shut the water up in the back. This has got enough liquid, so I don't think I need to add any more, but who knows. Okay. So the only thing left to do is put this on low. Pecorino Romano. Give it a good stir. Okay, and since I have to wait for Jimmy to get home, I am going to add a half a ladle of water. If we were eating right away, I would let it look at the cream it made with the broccoli. Oh my god. I wish you guys can smell this. Okay, so that's the recipe. Really simple, easy. By the time the pasta is done, your meal is done. So that's it. That is broccoli. That is broccoli and pasta. That is your dish. I'm going to shut it off. Wait for James to get home, and we're going to sit down and eat. I hope you liked the video. Please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you like. If you don't, maybe the next recipe will make you subscribe. So there's a couple coming. I have a nice cherry tomato sauce that I'm going to make in a couple of days. But yeah, just give me a like and hit that subscribe button. Okay? Thanks, everybody. Remember, this is Victor, one of the two one of the two of the retired guys. Talk to you later. Bye.